everyone, I hope you guys are all well. Today I am filming a video all about this little guy because he is turning 1 next month and I don't know, where has the time gone? Massive cliche thing to say as a parent, but it has just flown by, and I thought I would do a little video because we don't tend to show too much of him or his personality on our main channel videos, and I kind of just want to really remember this age before he turns 1 next month. He's really fascinated by this puzzle box right now, so I might actually put him down on the floor to play next to me. Ooh, there you go. Your book's here, look. Yeah. You want to come up? You want to come back up? So I guess firstly I'll just talk a little bit about his personality. He has been the happiest baby I think I've ever known. He's just constantly smiling. He's got this really nice little positive being about him, and he's really affectionate. Like, he loves being picked up. He'll cuddle you. Whenever I pick him up, he'll grip onto the back of my hair and feel it, and I think it's like a comfort thing, but it's just really cute. He's also learnt to put his arms up when he wants to be picked up, which is a lot of the time, and because he is now pulling himself up onto things, a lot of the time he'll be pulling himself up onto my legs so that I pick him up. He just loves being held, which I think is probably partly to do with when he was a tiny baby. I used to have him in the sling quite a lot, so he just loves that closeness and it just makes him really happy. He's also got a bit of what I call stranger danger, which I'm sure there's a proper name for it, but he doesn't really like when new people try and pick him up or smile at him, and he'll just turn around and cling to me, or if he goes for a cuddle with somebody else, he will try and get back to me to cuddle me, and it's really sweet. He's very much a mummy's boy, very much wants to be attached to me all the time. He will go to daddy, but then he'll always flip back around after a couple of minutes and want to come back to me, which I'm not gonna lie, I do love, because it's just really nice having a cuddly baby. In terms of developmental stuff, he can say mama and dada now. He never really crawled properly. He did like a commando style crawl, but he's kind of just figured out that it's actually faster to go on his knees. So that's a recent thing, which is quite late, I suppose. He's also very recently, in the last couple of weeks, learned to pull himself up onto things. So he'll pull himself up onto... Don't pull yourself up onto that, Roo. He'll pull himself up onto literally anything he can find, and he always looks really proud of himself when he's stood up. He loves when you hold his hands and walk along with him at the moment, which he never really used to like before. He loves being in water, so he loves swimming and he loves bath time. I feel like it's his favourite time of the day, and he just goes crazy splashing in the water. I think that's partly Big Brother's influence, but he just loves it. His favourite toys are, surprisingly, these little wooden blocks. He's actually playing with them now, which surprises me because I think they're... Sorry, that's him bashing his jigsaw on the table. Which surprises me because they are pretty, basic. I think these are from Jojo Mama, and these were actually Grayson's from Jojo Mama. Grayson was completely uninterested in them. Rufus loves stacking them up. He's just learned to stack them up. He loves toppling them over, and he loves tapping them against each other like that, sorry. And generally he's just a really relaxed baby. I think it has had a lot to do with the fact that I have been much more relaxed this time around, and I felt like I've known what I'm doing, and I've trusted myself, and I've trusted what I have been doing and how I've chosen to parent. So I feel like a lot of that has probably rubbed off onto him, but it is so nice just having a relaxed baby for the most part. Obviously he has his moments. Yeah, it's generally a food thing, so if he is hungry and isn't being fed immediately, then that's really the only time he gets upset, unless he's ill. He's really going for my microphone here. Filming with a 1-year-old on the floor is pretty hard, actually. You want to come up here? You want to come and say hello? Yes? Yes? He's also just discovered the fact that he can open cupboard doors and drawers, which, as you can imagine, I remember it from the first time round, is pretty hectic. He has a favourite cupboard in our kitchen, and so I've put things in it that are safe for him to take out. So when I'm cooking, that's his favourite thing to do, is go over to this cupboard and empty it all out. He also likes doing the same thing with little baskets of toys. So I've got these... Oh, sorry, buddy. I've got these little baskets. I think these were from H&M. They were about £5 or something. And I've just put a selection of his little toys in there, and he just kind of sits and sorts through them and takes them all out and puts them all back in. He also has a favourite book, which surprises me because because Grayson didn't at this age. He liked books, but this one is clearly more enjoyable to him than the others. And it's called Where's Mr. Lion? And it has these little felt, I don't know if you can see that, little felt flaps that he can open and see the animals. And then at the end there is, behind the last flap, there is a little mirror, which he just really enjoys this book. So I've been reading it to him quite a lot. You like it, don't you? Should we read it? Where's Mr. Crocodile? There he is. Ready? Where's Mrs. Elephant? There she is. Where's Mr. Lion? There he is. And where are you? There you are. See what I mean? He just loves it. Food-wise, he'll pretty much eat anything I give him. I don't think I've ever really found anything that he won't eat. I do a combination of making my own food for him when we're at home, which I just stick in a blender, and he also has like little finger food bits of whatever it is that we're eating in that meal. And then we also use the pouches, like the ready-made pouches, for whenever we go away or if we're going out and I haven't had time to like get things all ready in a flask for him. But yeah, he's not fussy at all, and he also loves drinking water. You're like a little fish, aren't you? You saw your bricks. You got your bricks. Yeah, clever boy. Routine-wise, we have a very regular routine when we're at home. So he'll wake up anywhere between 6 and 6:30. Sometimes it's 5:45. We did get a little stretch back there where it was 7 and it was the best thing ever. But realistically, it's 5:30, 6 o'clock. So he wakes up around then, and then he comes into our room, has a breastfeed. He's still breastfeeding in the morning and in the evening, which I did not think was going to happen. I didn't think I'd still be breastfeeding at a year, but it's just happened, which I'm really pleased about, but I just wasn't expecting it. I thought I would have given up by now, but I'm just finding it really easy, and actually it's just a massive comfort for him. He prefers it, and if we are away anywhere, it's just what he wants to do, so I've just carried on doing it. So he comes in the morning and has a breastfeed, and then Grayson comes into our bedroom too, and they play together, and then we all go down for breakfast. We have breakfast probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then he will go down for his first nap at 9 with a bottle or a boob. And then he'll wake up, have quite an early lunch at about 11 o'clock. And then we'll play for a bit or go out or whatever. And then he'll go down for his next nap between 1 and 2, usually 2 at the moment. And then, sorry, I feel like I'm speeding through this because he just wants to play basically. So yeah, he goes down for his next nap at 1 or 2, and then we play or go out or do whatever it is we're doing that afternoon. Dinner is around 4:35, which I'm actually trying to push back because I feel like if I push that back, then bedtime will be slightly pushed back, which also means waking up might be slightly pushed back. But it's all a very, very delicate routine, which needs to be moved back very slowly, as in like 5 minutes per day. Bath time I usually do about 6 o'clock, and then they go to bed between 6:30 and 7. And he's generally quite good at being put down to sleep. He does have evenings where he's slightly clingier than normal, where he'll just want to cuddle for longer. Cuddly today, yeah? Are you being a cuddly boy? Yeah, you climbing mummy? Is that a nice cuddle? Night night. That's it. He can also wave hello and goodbye, and you can clap, can't you? Yeah. Oh, one thing that I actually really love is that he's a really, really heavy breather. And normally I can't stand that. Like, it's one of my massive pet peeves. I hate it with a passion. And this guy literally crawls around all day, heavy breathing next to me or on me, and I just love it. I think it's really cute. But don't tell Daddy, because Daddy's not allowed to do it. Yeah. Anyway, I think that is everything. Sorry this video was a little bit rushed, but it is quite hectic filming with a mobile 1-year-old who just wants to play. But I hope you liked it, and I will see you all very soon for another video.